మను ఆనంద్ రాసి డైరెక్ట్ చేసిన మూవీ FIR. ఇది ఒక టెర్రరిజం బ్యాక్డ్రాప్ లో వస్తున్న యాక్షన్ థ్రిల్లర్ మూవీ. ఇలాంటి మూవీస్ ఇంతకు ముందు మనకు చాలా చూసాం, కానీ ఈ సినిమా ట్రైలర్ రిలీజ్ అయ్యాక మంచి రెస్పాన్స్ వచ్చింది, మంచి వ్యూస్ వచ్చాయి, 1 మిలియన్ వ్యూస్ దాటిపోయాయి. కొంచెం యూనిక్గా అనిపిస్తోంది స్టోరీ. మరి ఈ సినిమా స్టోరీ ఏంటి, ఇది ఎలాంటి ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ని ఇచ్చింది వాళ్ళకి, ఆడియన్స్కి ఎట్లాంటి ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ని ఇవ్వబోతోంది, మనతో షేర్ చేసుకోవడానికి హీరో విష్ణు విశాల్ అండ్ మంజిమా మోహన్ మనతో ఉన్నారు. వారిని అడిగి మరిన్ని వివరాలు తెలుసుకుందాం. హలో, హాయ్, హౌ ఆర్ యు బోత్?
గుడ్, హౌ ఆర్ యు?
టూ గుడ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ. సో విష్ణు విశాల్, సో మీ గురించి మేము చాలా విన్నాము. ఒక క్రికెటర్, ప్రొడ్యూసర్, యాక్టర్. విచ్ సౌండ్స్ గుడ్ యూ ఫీల్? టెల్ మీ.
What I feel?
Which sounds good?
Sounds
you
good.
Feel,
okay.
You feel.
That's a very
tricky
question. Yeah. I think the actor. Yeah, because that's how people know me today outside. So I think I feel good when you call me an actor.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That makes me happy.
Okay, nice to know. Yeah, Manjima, child artist nunchi ippoti varaku how your career is going on?
Very unplanned.
Growing from the child.
yeah, I think it's very like when I started as a child artist, I had no plans to act as a heroine. But somewhere somewhere down the lane, I knew that this is what I want. And then Sahasam happened, all that happened. But still, sometimes I feel I'm still living a dream.
Okay.
It's sometimes very difficult to digest the fact that you are playing as an artist right now. It's going very well so far. I don't know what future has in for me, but so far so good.
Okay. We are eagerly waiting to see you in directing Telugu movies.
Oh, I really hope I get more Telugu movies, and this might be like after Sahasam, this might give me a second break, I feel.
Okay. Have you hearing these days Telugu scripts?
Yes. Chala actually. Chala scripts are coming, and suddenly it's coming. I think I don't know what is happening. It's mostly OTT, more of shows that's coming. But I am listening. I in fact did say yes to a couple of them. Let's see how.
Okay. Yeah, Vishnu.
Oh, news.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, Vishnu. Vishal Vishnuga Maradaniki. There is a story we heard about it. So yeah, we want to know from you.
My real name is Vishal.
Vishal. Yeah.
So when I came into movies, you all know Vishal really well.
Yeah.
So I had to change my name, and I didn't want to lose that sounding of my name. So I was just searching names with Vish. So so then lot of names I saw, but Vishnu, okay. Fine, people will connect to it. Then I was still missing my old name back, because that's how people know me in the cricket circle. So cricket I have played for up to national level for juniors.
Okay.
In juniors. So people know me all over, like they know me in Tamil Nadu, they know me in Kerala, they know me cricketers. All of them.
Yeah,
they
you
know
have
me in
an
Telugu.
identity as a cricketer.
Venugopal Rao and all that, I played with them. Nyaneshwar, they're all big players that time.
Okay.
Oja I played under 19 together.
Oh.
So Pragyan Oja.
Oh, wow.
So I know a lot of people. Ambati Raidu, we all played together.
Acha.
So they all know me through, as Vishal. So I was missing that name. Okay. And by the after I started playing CCL cricket, I became close to Vishal.
Okay.
We became very close friends.
Okay.
So one day I told him, what, I feel I should add my old name back. Okay. But he said, now what will you do? I said, I'll make it Vishnu Vishal.
Oh.
So by then people know me as Vishnu. So I said, I'll add and I'll make it Vishnu Vishal.
Okay.
I felt really good about it, because I wanted my old identity also back.
Okay.
And that's how I became Vishnu Vishal.
Okay.
And now Vishal was my friend, so I think people
Acha.
will differentiate between Vishal and
Vishnu
Vishnu
Vishal.
A lot of people thought that because we became friends, I wanted Vishal's name. No, that was my real name.
Okay, ఇంత పెద్ద స్టోరీ ఉందన్నమాట విష్ణు విశాల్ లాగా. So don't you miss cricket? అంటే ఇప్పుడు these days you being busy in acting, but don't you miss
No,
cricket?
no, not anymore. See, I used to miss, but then I played CCL. I played for around 6-7 years I played. And the dream, so basically we all have a dream that when it doesn't fulfill, you feel bad. But for me, the dream of, getting into the ground, playing with the crowds and crowds calling your name, and you hitting a 4 or a 6, I'm a batsman, and crowd cheering, all that was there, which never happened, because when we play junior cricket, nobody comes to watch it. But that dream came true then I played CCL. After that, I think that feeling of bad feeling reduced, and now I don't watch cricket at all because I'm so happy now inside. So I don't miss it.
ఓకే అండ్ వీ నో దట్ మీరు ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ మూవీకి అంటే డిఫరెంట్ మూవీస్ చేశారు ఫస్ట్ నుంచి ఇప్పటి వరకు కూడా. సో సినిమాకి మిమ్మల్ని మీరు మార్చుకున్నారు. ఫస్ట్ మూవీకి మీరు అట్లీస్ట్ 3 months యూ వర్క్అవుట్ ఫర్ దట్ మూవీ అండ్ ట్యాన్ అవ్వడానికి నిలబడి సో ఒక సినిమాకి ఆ విధంగా వర్క్ చేశారు. ఇంకొక సినిమాకి 15 kgs వెయిట్ గెయిన్ అవ్వాల్సి వచ్చింది మీరు. సో ఇప్పుడు ఈ సినిమాకి ఎట్లాంటి వర్క్అవుట్ చేశారు?
ఈ సినిమా ముందుదనే ముందు అరణ్యాలు ఇంజరీలు I got injured in Aranya movie shooting. నెక్లు.
Don't just add that.
Sorry. In my neck I got injured and I put on a lot of weight because I couldn't move and it was a disc injury.
That's a bad one.
Yeah, very bad one. And I couldn't even, like, I was bed rest I'm bedridden literally for 4 months, 3 to 4 months. I put on around 11-12 kgs.
Okay.
And after that I thought, life is going to be same or no, I was very confused. So that is when I realized that, and I was going through my personal problems also, and I wanted to come out of it. So I wanted to do my best, and getting back into shape was 50-50. Like I can do it, or I may not be able to do it. But getting into six-pack, I thought I will never be able to do it. But if I get there, I thought that mentally and I'll come out of that injury also, I'll get that confidence. That is when during that process of transition, I heard the script, I got into the script. And when I heard the character and my director told me that I want you to look very fit, probably the fittest that you have ever looked. That motivated me even more because I was already in the transition process.
Yeah.
But I asked him, do you want like packs and all that? He said, no, I don't want. For me, good body is enough. I said, no, I want to do packs and I think it will be useful for your movie because I want to come out of whatever I am in right now, that phase, and I want to I want to just feel that very good again. I want to feel confident again. So he said, okay, that's up to you. So but I got motivated after listening to the script even more.
Okay.
So I completely transformed my body and my mind. That was the most important transformation that happened to me. And I started believing in myself. When after I got six-pack, got the photo shoot, I started having more belief in myself, more conviction. And then he gave me this look. I've never had so much of beard in my life. So all this was designed by Manu. He shaped it up, then the hairstyle, and he gave me good clothes. So this is how I worked, for that character. So we did a lot of costume trials. More than performance, he narrated the character to me more. We didn't do any rehearsals or anything. Because Manu said, see, somewhere this character is something that you have already, have in you.
Okay.
So because he interacted a lot to me, it's a very emotional character. So the emotions are there with you. So you don't have to worry about it. It's just the appearance, and then the challenge was the action. The first time I'm doing action movie. Like you said, I keep doing different movies. This is an action movie, but emotional action movie.
Okay.
So I have to have a balance of both. So the action was challenging. I told Manu, don't worry. I know I can do it. If I have not done too many action sequences in the past, but I know I can do it.
Okay.
But doing, bringing reality into action sequence, you have to be very genuine. So that was a challenge, tiring also while shooting. He made me run kilometers, takes after takes, full speed, and it was a new experience. So these are the preparations that we did for the character.
Okay, nice. And what about you, Manjima?
Preparation for the movie? I don't think
she went and finished her degree in law.
No, I had to get up and walk because that's the time I met with an accident and I had a surgery for my leg.
Okay.
So I literally went to the spot. So my first thing was out of the walker. First day I went in a walker because even rehearsals, I think I couldn't walk without support. So my first thing was get rid of it and start walking because he had planned so many things, like planned dance and scooter and some movements, and I couldn't, and I honestly couldn't. So my preparation was do my physio and be able to move around as a character. So that is the only preparation. Apart from that, nothing.
And what about your character? How it is?
My character name is Prarthana and I play a lawyer in the movie. We happen to be living in the same neighborhood, and how I know him because I've seen him, that's it. But then when something happens to him, how I come in and try to help him is my story.
Okay.
But there's more layers to his story, and there's more layers to the characters you see here, and all the characters will be connected at some point.
Okay.
The most complicated word for me while dubbing was Prarthana.
Prarthana.
It was like Pratna. No, Prarthana.
Oh.
And when you slowly say it, you're able to say it.
But when
So
you say it
Pratna,
fast, yeah,
Pratna.
Pratna, yeah.
Oh my God, I took so many takes. Manu was like, bro, it's Pratna.
సో ఇట్లాంటి టెర్రరిజం బ్యాక్డ్రాప్ లో వీ హ్యావ్ సీన్ సో మెనీ మూవీస్. సో కంపేర్ టు దోస్ మూవీస్ ఈ మూవీ ఎంత డిఫరెంట్ గా ఉంటుంది స్టోరీ అనేది?
What do you think?
Say that's a problem.
What do you think? See, I don't know, you tell me.
See, I'm just taking the little freedom to talk. I'm not saying it's completely different from what you've seen, but all I know is Manu has written this story inspiration from so many real story.
Okay.
Plus, usually a terrorist movie, hero will be the good person and the villain will be the terrorist. Here it's happening to the main person, and we are not trying to show anybody down, or we are not trying to put down a religion or anything. We are just showing about a guy who happens to be a Muslim who goes through this. And because he's a Muslim, you suddenly it's terrorism, that, this and all. But here, in fact, his religion, his faith is Muslim, but being a Muslim, but the story of a guy who goes through it, emotions, everything is different, and so many characters. But generally, when a movie like this comes, it's about a hero and a terrorist. Nobody else matters. So if you ask me, we all happens to contribute something or the other. That's the only difference I can talk about.
Okay.
For me, how it is different is, see, every sports film, if you see, will have a similar pattern. The rise and the fall, and or the teamwork, or
The inspiring
True,
moment.
true.
so you can't compare every sports movie, but the emotions are the same. Okay. So
Like
what is different is the screenplay.
Yeah.
Even if the emotions are same, the screenplay is different. In this movie, probably, okay, again, when you choose something on terrorism, it might be a little, like you said, what is different might be like something that you have seen before, but like she said, there are true incidents in this. That's point number one. Second thing is the screenplay. It's so interlinked, it has suspense, it will make the audience guessing, and whether their guesses are right or no, they will want to know. And when that moment comes, they will be surprised.
Yeah, of course.
So all these moments are there in the movie.
Okay.
So this experience will be different.
ఓకే. ఇక్కడ ఆ టెర్రరిస్ట్ ఎవరు అనేది రివీల్ చేయలేదు కదా?
Just now
You
she
can
said.
ask the producer.
Just now she said.
రివీల్ చేయలేదు,
I
తన
can't-
ఫేస్ రివీల్
No,
చేయలేదు.
just now she
Who
said.
played-
Right.
who
You
played
said
terrorist
he is the
character in
hero,
this movie?
also the terrorist.
I can't fully say.
So we see he has two shades to him.
Two shades to it. What if someone comes and accuses
Okay.
you? Same, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
What if I have double role in the movie?
Oh, we got it.
Anything is possible, right?
What if I am the terrorist?
Yes. What if she is the terrorist? Anything is possible.
అంటారా? ఓకే. సో మను ఆనంద్ గారి డైరెక్షన్ అనేది మీకు ఎట్లా అనిపించింది?
It was fantastic working with him, and etla pinchindi na?
How was it?
How was it, right?
Yeah, how was
I thought,
it?
how did it get it? Okay.
how was it?
Yeah,
How was
sorry.
it?
So yeah, it was a great experience for me. Like I told you, when he came into my life, I was going through something, like some bad phase in my life because of my personal divorce and
yeah,
everything. And also I got injured.
Two
I was
times.
very low. And from there today to what I'm sitting and talking to you, I think it's the journey of this movie. And I think the vision of this movie comes from that man. So it's, for me, he's a very important part of my life, and not just an actor, a human being, and also a producer.
Okay.
Because I have produced some movies before, and I decided midway I should not produce anymore. When this movie came to me, I told him probably this is my last movie as a producer if it does not do well. But if
Okay.
it does well, I am going to do a lot of movies in the future, and I can proudly tell you that even when the filming was halfway, I saw so much of positivity in the movie. I decided to line up movies, and the movie is over today and I have next 4 movies lined up in my production.
Oh wow.
So if you see, Manu has played a very important part in my life.
Okay.
So it was a great experience. I mean, I can't express in words that is there in me.
ఓకే, ఎలాంటి ఇమేజ్ మీకు వస్తుంది అనుకుంటున్నారు ఈ మూవీ త్రూ? అంటే విచ్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఇమేజ్ యూ గోనా గెట్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ మూవీ?
I don't know. I should not say that. I am expecting something. The audience will tell me what it is. Probably she has watched the movie. You should ask her as a judge.
యా యూ టెల్.
I think I've seen a couple of Vishnu's movies. All I know is in every actor's life, no, there is phase 1, then there's phase 2. I think he was so far in phase 1, and I can say that he will go on to phase 2. And it's important for an actor to portray different shades, so that then the future writers, when they write, they'll have you in mind. Otherwise, they won't have you in mind. Even if you're capable, if you don't show that on screen, nobody's going to write for you.
True.
So I think there will be more writers coming forward in different
Thank
shades.
you,
yeah.
Manjima.
Okay.
This is
You're so strong mentally, you know. Your mental ability is too strong, no?
For an
Injured many
actor?
times. And
see, sports teaches you that
Sports teaches you
basically.
that, I've heard it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sports basically teaches you that because
okay.
you will go through injuries, but you will
Success,
again have to
failure, yeah.
come back. You will go through a bad cricket match where you would have important match, you would have scored a 0.
Yeah.
And couple of times you wouldn't have scored at all. They'll drop you. You'll be the 12th man again. When you get an opportunity, you have to perform. So sports teaches you that. Yeah.
As an actor also, it teaches you.
Yeah, definitely,
Because,
definitely.
you just
See, rise and fall is there in every part of life. But sports, you know, when you start playing at an early age, it will get you prepared for your career, which you're going to choose later. So that's why sports is very important at an early age.
Oh, nice message.
No, I'm just saying.
That's correct.
Yeah.
కరెక్టే కదా. సో అదర్ క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఎట్లా ఉంటాయి అంటే ట్రైలర్కి వచ్చిన రెస్పాన్స్ 1 మిలియన్ అట్లా దాటిపోయాయి, మంచి వ్యూస్ వస్తున్నాయి, మీకు మంచి అప్లాజ్ అప్రిషియేషన్
thank you.
వస్తున్నాయి అనమాట. సో దాంట్లో ఎక్కువగా రవితేజ ప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నారు
Yes.
కదా.
Yes,
సో
yes.
ఆయన్ని మీరు కలిసారా, ఆయనతో మాట్లాడారా?
Yeah, so I got to meet him through Jwala, my wife,
Yeah.
Jwala Gutta. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I met Ravi sir through Jwala's friend Shweta, who works with Ravi sir. Our first meeting itself was superb. Such a great human being. I had a great time in the first meeting itself. So he told me about Ratchasan. He told me about some of my movies. I was very surprised. He was such a big actor. He had time to watch my movies, and he said, "No, you're doing so well. In fact, I see your movies." And I'm like, "Oh, from where is he getting content?" So I was happy. I said, "Sir, I want to become a mass hero." He's saying, "No, I want to do content." So
Okay.
you know, it was nice conversation. Such he doesn't have to say all that. But then he asked me, "What are you doing?" So I showed him the trailer. He loved the trailer, and he said, "What are your plans?" I said, "Sir, I wanted to I want to release this in Telugu." And he said, "Okay." I said, "Sir, you want to watch the movie? I think you will get an idea." He said, "Sure." And he watched the movie and just shook hands and he said, "It's a brilliant movie, and I think it will definitely be a hit. What do you want me to do?" I said, "I want you to present the movie."
Okay.
He said, "Okay, let's do it."
Oh, wow.
Then he bought on board Abhishek Pictures, and that's how today it's releasing in a grand way. But also he told me, "You know what, I'm ready to release in theatres." That time second COVID wave
Yeah, just started.
just started.
I was
and
getting it spreading fast.
Yes, and he said, "See, if that was a rough version which I showed him, not final version.
Okay.
Very rough version.
Okay, okay.
The rough version itself, he really liked the movie. So he said, if rough itself is like this, I can imagine what it will be the final product." So he said, if you're okay financially to wait till everything COVID settles down, then I think it's good. But as a producer, if you think, you know, coming to theatres might burden you financially, don't. You
Okay.
take your call.
Okay.
I said, "No, sir, I want to release this in theatres unless and until, you know, I mean, if things go really wrong, I don't know, but I still would want to hold as much as possible for theatres."
Because this movie is a theatrical
Experience,
so
yeah. So he told me that. He said, "No, this for you should." He also told me this itself is a theatrical experience, and he told me, after Ratchasan, for you, this movie should come in theatres. I said, "Sir, exactly is what my feeling is, so I should not miss out." And also, when I started doing business, I started showing movie to some OTT platforms. They also said themselves, "You have taken the right decision, you come to theatres." So, you know, I got more conviction that, you know, my decision is right.
Right.
So it was very sweet of him to have, you know, guided me right. And he told me some changes also when first time he watched the movie. We did all those changes. Yeah, so, you know, it was very nice of him, and he's been a great support so far.
Okay.
And you know, proudly presents. You know, it was so happy, a happy feeling in me. And today the movie is so big, so I'm sure his fans, all Ravi sir's fans, will come and
Definitely.
watch the movie, and they will support the movie. And how many ever times I thank Ravi sir, it's not enough. Because I'm confident this will do well.
Okay,
Yeah.
Raviteja fans are already being appreciated.
Yeah.
This your movie is
Yeah,
being
yeah,
appreciated
yeah.
with the fans
Yeah,
of
thank you.
Raviteja.
Yeah.
So they are much talking about background music.
Yes.
Ashwath.
Yes, yes.
Ashwath gave a beautiful background music.
Yes, yes.
Fightings generally movies లలో ఎక్కువగా ఫ్రీక్వెంట్ గా ఫైటింగ్స్ చూస్తే వి గెట్ బోర్, బట్ ఆ సౌండ్స్ కి బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ మ్యూజిక్ కి ఆ ఫైటింగ్స్ కి ఆ ట్రైలర్ లో ఇచ్చింది నిజంగా దెబ్బ తాకిందేమో అన్నట్టుగా వి ఇంజ్యూర్డ్ అన్నట్టుగా ఆ ఫీల్ అలా ఉందన్నమాట. సో ఈ ఫైటింగ్స్ ఎంత బాగుంటాయి.
So yeah, the good thing about this movie is I think there is emotion in action. So the sounds have to be emotional and have to be strong.
And has to connect with the movie.
Movie.
Cannot just go somewhere and come back.
Yeah, so I think that was difficult for him, a challenge. And I think he's done a great job with the background music and the songs. For me, the most favorite song is Payanam song. And then we have our opening song, that's my second favorite. And
The anthem.
a lot of good music in the movie, around 5 songs in the movie, and all just gel well with the movie. Nothing will be like, you know, okay, we need a song here for our audience, commercial aspect, so we should put nothing like that. No commercial compromise. Whatever was necessary for the movie is delivered, and for him this will be a very big movie when the movie comes out, because already we have shown the final version to a lot of people. Everybody appreciated the music. He'll get a very good name once the movie comes out, and the Telugu version of Payanam is released, and I'm very confident once the movie releases. Already it's getting very good reception. Once the movie releases, it will really start doing well, and people will like it.
ఓకే, సో ఇలాంటి టెర్రరిజం బ్యాక్డ్రాప్ మూవీలో అంటే ఫీమేల్ కి ఎంత ప్రియారిటీ ఉంటుంది, ఎంత ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఉంటుంది మీ రోల్ కి అనేది?
Generally, commercial movie, the importance of heroines are always a little lesser than the normal movies. I think everybody would accept
Yeah.
it. Like everybody would know that, okay, commercial movie, it's all about the main person. But in this movie, like I said, I don't want to say there's a heroine 1 or heroine 2, heroine 3. We all play characters. We all play someone in this movie who could relate to it and who is somewhere directed towards Vishnu's character. So all of us have equal screen space, and that I would give the credit to the director. He's given each character a depth and something very important in the movie, where see every character who comes has a highlight and they take the movie a little forward along with Vishnu's character. I mean, he is definitely taking it forward, but there will be people with him taking it forward too. So every character in this movie, be it Raisa, be it me, be it Reba or Parvati ma'am, everybody has something, or you know, something more to do in the movie.
ఓకే, యాక్చువల్లీ ఇలాంటి అంటే రియల్ ఇన్సిడెంట్స్ నుంచి తీసుకున్నారు అని చెప్పారు కదా మను ఆనంద్ గారు. ఇలాంటివి మనం న్యూస్లో సోషల్ మీడియాలో చూసినప్పుడు ఆ మర్డర్స్ అవన్నీ చూసినప్పుడు టెర్రరిస్టులు అనేవి చాలా భయంకరంగా ఉంటారు. వి స్కేర్ వెన్ వి హర్డ్ అబౌట్ దెమ్, దేర్ బిహేవియర్. సో అలాంటివి యాక్టింగ్ షూట్స్ చేస్తున్న టైంలో, అలాంటి ఇన్సిడెంట్లో యాక్ట్ చేస్తున్న టైంలో యువర్ ఫీలింగ్?
He's not a bad one. That's all I
Of course, he's not bad one, but in
No,
his
maybe
actions only things happen.
Maybe I was the bad one.
I don't know.
You will cover
You are
here.
trying to
I'll tell you
you are
something.
trying to cover the suspense.
No, when I watched the movie, I knew that it was maybe physically and emotionally exhausting for someone to do that character.
Yeah, so yeah, it was difficult because we have heard of certain incidents around us. We have
Yeah.
seen a lot of news. I knew what I'll go through in the movie, and whether I come out positive or negative is the whole idea of the movie, because some people can even get into the wrong side of it. Maybe my character also gets into the wrong side of it. That we have to see the movie. But yeah, it was a challenging experience, and I think the director got great input. I mean, I got great inputs from the director, because he had done his research really well. That really helped me prepare mentally, physically and emotionally about this character, Irfan Ahmed, that's his name. And I realized that as I went through the journey, I realized the pain of a lot of people who've gone through this journey, and yeah, it sometimes hurts you, but then you feel proud that you have done something related to it. Whether you play a positive or a negative, at least you gave out a good information that people need through your movie, which is humanity is the most important in life and in this world, not religion, not language, not caste, nothing. It should not divide people. Everybody should be united. That's the message.
ఓకే, ఈ మెసేజ్ త్రూ ఎవరికి ఇంకొక రిలీజియన్ కి ఎవరికైనా ఇబ్బందికరంగా హర్టింగ్ అయితే ఏమీ ఉండదు కదా ఈ మూవీలో? Is anyone hurt?
No. That's what I'm saying. We
try not to hurt.
Yeah, we are very clear. We were very clear. We are, and we are very confident. When people watch this movie, they will not be hurt. Nobody will be hurt.
I just want people to watch the movie and take a decision, and not with the trailer.
Yes.
But we've tried our max not to hurt anyone.
Yes. See, now they should not decide based on my character. They should only decide based on the message.
Okay.
So the message is good. Whether my character is good or bad is different. The message is very good. So they should look at that.
People definitely receive if there will be a good message.
Yes.
Yeah. So. What about Abu
Bakr Abdullah. So that's what I'm saying. Now I can't reveal more than that. So like I told you, there is suspense in my character. And when I say my character, whether I'm good or bad, or all that, you have to travel in the movie. Whether I have two identities, whether I play a double role.
Okay.
So all this suspense we want to keep, and we want the audience to come and watch it. Only then they'll enjoy. Audience is smart today. They will judge the next scene, the next dialogue today. They've grown so much. So we need to surprise the audience, and we want to keep those surprises in the movie.
Okay. Actually, అంటే ఇది అబూ బకర్ అబ్దుల్లా నేమ్ నిజమైన టెర్రరిస్ట్ నేమ్ విన్నట్టుగా అనిపించింది.
Really?
Abu Bakr Abdullah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You don't want to reveal actually.
I actually genuinely didn't know now when you said.
He is named after somebody. And see, again, most of the names are very common.
Yeah.
So you can connect it to any. Prarthana is a common name.
Prarthana generally.
Yeah. So I mean, it's okay. I mean, names don't matter.
Okay.
You watch the movie, you will know more.
Okay. Anyways, మూవీ 11th కి రిలీజ్ కాబోతోంది. మంచి మెసేజ్ ఇస్తుంది అంటున్నారు, అండ్ యూనిక్ గా ఉంటుంది బిఫోర్ మూవీస్ కి అని అంటున్నారు. డెఫినెట్లీ మీ ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ రీచ్ అవ్వాలని కోరుకుంటూ ఐ విష్ యూ ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.